Okay, welcome students. I hope you all are doing very well. Today's subject is Applied Multimedia Technique, chapter number 1, and the topic is 1.1. Today we are going to learn regular text versus anti-aliased text, standard selection versus floating selection, and tolerance and opacity. First we will see regular text versus anti-aliased text. Now in PowerPoint, whenever we type something, then the font are regular text. But when you are presenting the presentation in slideshow or when you are printing the slides, at that time that regular text is converted into aliased text. The difference between regular text and aliased text is of quality. The quality of regular text is okay, and the quality of aliased text or anti-alias text is very good quality. For example, you can see the image. Regular text is also called as aliased text, or here in aliased or regular text you can see the picture is blurring here, but in anti-aliased text you can see the image is not blurring. So this is difference between regular text and anti-aliased text. Regular text when zoom or when printed will get blurred, and anti-alias text will not get blurred. Standard selection versus floating selection. Normally when we want to cut paste an image, suppose this is an image and you want to cut this particular area and print and paste that particular area into some other photo, right? What do? We select the rectangular selection tool, right? When the selection tool is selected, we press Ctrl C and then we place Ctrl V. So after pressing the Ctrl V, the selected image is displayed on the image, and that image I can select and float anywhere on the image, right? I can float anywhere on the image, right? That particular selection is called as a floating selection, right? After that what happens, I cannot float that selected part, and that particular selection is called as standard selection. In standard selection what happens, the background gets erased, and in floating selection what happens, the background remains as it is, the background is not erased. So this is difference between standard selection and floating selection. The last point is tolerance and opacity. Tolerance means what? Tolerance determines the color range of selected pixel. This is helpful in Photoshop, where what do? Where we change the photo, right? For example, if you want to make something erasable, right? Something is there and that particular thing you want to erase, and when you erase that particular thing, that erase mark should not be visible to you, right? And how much erase mark can be visible, that particular thing is called as a tolerance. Okay, I hope you are understanding. The last point is opacity, right? Opacity is opposite of transparency, right? Opaque means, see here, opacity means what? To understand the opacity, it is important to understand what opaque means, right? Opaque, the word opaque means what? opaque object is completely impervious to the light, which means you cannot see through it, right? For example, if you are having a mobile in your hand and you cannot see what is behind your mobile, right, that particular thing is called as opacity, right? If you're holding a glass in your hand, then through the glass you can see what is happening behind that particular glass, right? For example, a car door is completely opaque, right? The window above the door, however, is not opaque, since you can see through it, right? Since you can see through the window, it is not opaque. If the window is tinted, right, tinted means some persons they paint the window, right? Some persons they paint the window so that whatever is happening inside the car should not be visible to the outside person, right? That window is called as tinted, right? If the window is tinted, then it is opaque. If the window is not tinted, if the window is made up of pure glass, then that particular window is called as a opaque, right? So opacity describes how opaque the object is, right? ठीक है. So this much knowledge is enough for this lecture. I hope you are understanding the things. I have uploaded some questions on Google Classroom. Please solve it and also mark your attendance.